Prose. It's unpublished. It's not as accessible as the first one I read. We're almost there. I move this and I move this. You know? Just go all around the stage.
Can we just clap in the
I know I am here for the wrong reason. You were supposed to join the gym to gain strength, lose weight, stay in shape. I signed up to meet people. Not that meeting people has occurred. Both my boss and my mother told me I needed to make some kind of an effort to get out and socialize. My boss belongs to this gym and said it was a great place to mingle. In a way, I see their point. I will go for days without speaking to anyone. Even at the grocery store, I don't have anything to say. I just dump my stuff on the conveyor belt, slide on a card, and take my receipt. When the checker asks how my day is going, I just look them right in the eye till they move on to their business. Here I am on this elliptical machine. I don't really care about improving my health, shape, or muscle tone. Other members are busy with their own routine, and most are listening to MP3 players, so we couldn't talk if we wanted to. I've been coming to this gym for at least a month and don't know the name of a single person except for the receptionist who wears a name tag, and that doesn't count. I don't recall seeing the woman on the adjacent elliptical machine before. She must be new here. She isn't dressed right for exercise. She's wearing black capri workout pants, but instead of a sports bra and a tank top or jersey, she has on some kind of cobalt blue poly blend polo shirt. Her tennis shoes look like they've been worn too long to offer the support she needs, and she seems unfamiliar with the equipment. When she drinks from her bottle, she stops the machine and then restarts it again after putting her water down. It just spells N-O-V-I-C-E to me. You can tell from a quick peek at her console that she is working on a fat-burning program. I don't understand it. She's not overweight. She's petite, maybe 5'2", and she wouldn't be much over 110 pounds except for her breasts, which are somewhere between a B and a C cup. They're just perfect. Large enough to be playful without becoming structural. Furthermore, for someone on the high side of 40, her chest is surprisingly forward-looking instead of downcast. We are here at 3:30 on a work day. If she had a traditional job, she would be at work. I can tell from her hair that she has money. She's got an expensive color job with an autumn blonde texturing, and the cut is recent. She must have sprayed it before she came in because the curl up at the bottom of her earlobe length bob is holding its shape despite the rhythmic bouncing of the exercise machine. She's not wearing a wedding ring, so she isn't married. If she has school-age children, she would be home with them this time of day. She doesn't have a traditional job, but she has money for hair. She must be living with a new boyfriend after her divorce. I'm surprised how vigorously, almost angrily, she works on the machine. I'm equally surprised to see that her machine times out, so she was working it hard for an hour. As she wipes down her equipment, she looks over at me and smiles. She appears warm and friendly. I'm almost ready to speak, say something, anything, but she turns away before I can formulate, much less enunciate a greeting. I am surprised again when instead of leaving the cardio room, she walks in front of me to the row of treadmills and begins an inclined speed walk at 4.1 miles per hour on her mill, once more set at the fat-burning program. What is it with her and her obsession with fat? She has a waist which is a step ahead of many women. Her workout pants aren't form-fitted, but with each stride she shows off a well-rounded glute complex. She drives a Honda. Her car keys are clipped to the lanyard of her YMCA card. She doesn't have a change of clothes in a locker, or she would put her keys in with her gym bag, so she isn't going to take a shower. She's extremely shy about her body, even around other women. The only explanation for this unjustified concern about her body is that her boyfriend is an emotionally abusive person who criticizes her. He supports her, but not that one. She spends what she can on personal appearance to quell the merciless taunting and prop up her crumbling self-image. But he doesn't give her the strength he doesn't give her enough to buy new shoes or proper workout clothes. Next to her car keys lies an old-fashioned flip-style phone. She wouldn't be here if she had young children, and if she had adolescent young children, or young adult children, she would have a smartphone so she could text them. Young adults don't talk, they text, and you can't do that on a flip phone. Maybe she has children, but she has protected them from her abusive boyfriend, and someone else has taken over custody. I try to imagine why she had a phone at all if she wasn't into social networking or expecting a call from children. It's possible that she has an aged parent and she must check up on them, but she wouldn't bring her phone into a gym for that. She'd want to escape for a few minutes and take some time for herself. No, it has to be her boyfriend. He makes her carry the phone so that he can check up on her. He has her isolated. Well, at least we have that in common, but my condition is a preferred state while she's a virtual prisoner. I should be through with my machine before she times out on her supplementary routine. Even with a shower, I can position myself in the parking lot when she finally gives up on her manic exercising to return to her abusive boyfriend. I will tell her that I think she looks great, that her boyfriend is an ass, and that I appreciate her and can provide for her without expecting her to give up her children and her friends. I will tell her that she can relax with me and enjoy life instead of chasing after somebody else's idea of what she should be. Then, just as I'm plotting her transition from codependent belittlement into an emotionally mature relationship with me, she terminates her workout, gathers up her keys, and leaves the workout room. For just a second, I think of running after her, but sanity prevails. Why should I get involved with a woman who would put up with a guy like that, a woman with no self-esteem and seriously obsessive behavior? Who needs that kind of trouble? Besides, what was the pink and red pattern on her socks all about? My machine times out. I dismount, shower, and leave the building without speaking.